would like to ask all of you out there to give a big round of applause to your new horror YouTuber for this starting month of May. Drum roll, please. Nice, Mr. Cinema. Hey, yes, indeed.
I know I may not sound enthusiastic right now, but I'm going through some stuff right now. But inside, I am jumping for joy. Means a lot, thank you. Now these are my nominees for June. Horror Motives. This guy has the best voice on YouTube. That's just my opinion.
I looked at the time and thought surely it couldn't be more trick-or-treaters. As I made my way to the door, I bypassed the bowl of candy, straight to the door. As I opened it, I was met with a tall, hooded figure standing in my doorway wearing a white faceless mask. Just two dark sunken holes where their eyes sat. I stood there for a second in silence, thinking to myself this didn't even look like a kid.
Next up is Mr. Dan in horror. This is Dan's third time being nominated. Dan, let me tell you something. Soap star Susan Lucci was nominated a bunch of times. As I'm recording this, I don't remember, but it was a bunch of times. Then she won, finally.
You know, I start watching this thing, and the soundtrack of this is great. I don't recall the composer's name. I believe his first name is like Pino. And it starts out with like a let's go to the carnival kind of vibe, like doo 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 doo. And it's like and then it goes bum, 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 and it turns dark, and it really throws you off. The music is part of what really got to me when I was a kid. It's a very important part of the film. It's a very overlooked soundtrack.
Next up is Brian from Awful Movie Reviews. I groomed this person. I created this person. And look what he does. He's getting closer to 1,000 than I am. Why did you do this to your mother, Brian? I'm joking.
There's no need to be sarcastic.
Those are some of the goofiest, most terrible-looking special effects I've ever seen in a 50s movie. I mean, just look at this. It ruins the rest. You can't take it seriously anymore. The story goes that Ray Harryhausen was supposed to provide the effects. Now that would have been cool. But due to budget cuts, the producers reached out to a low-budget film studio.
And finally, the last nominee, Karen from Ocean Chicks Films. Karen has been nominated once before, but that was a year ago, so Karen is awesome. I'm not just saying that.
We're going to be looking at the film An American Werewolf in London. An American Werewolf in London from 1981. Two American tourists, David and his friend Jack, visit a local pub in London. Afterwards, while walking on the moors, they are attacked by a werewolf. Jack is killed and David tries to explain what happened, but is met by disbelief from the local authorities. Directed by John Landis, starring David Naughton, Griffin Dunn, and Jenny Agutter. This film is a weird combination of horror and comedy, and it was very unique for its time in the early 80s. And it's another one of my favorites.
So, there you have it. These are the 4 nominees. Good luck, everybody. And the winner gets a $50 Amazon gift card. Or 2 $25 gift cards.